There he is, man.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. Two of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here, but he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah, and MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
Now, Golden State's starting 5.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And so he hits both. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Brand up top. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Six to shoot. Here's Kalmuski. The 17-footer goes down.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Brand. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Wade a screen on Brand. And it's Thunder missing. Picked him clean. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Outside, Walker. Puts it up from 7. Here's Kalmuski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lou passes to Thunder. Pass to Ferguson. Here's Thunder, covered by Brand.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's good from long range. Brand's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Thunder to the wing right side. There's a good screen. Bailey. They get it back.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Lou grabs the board.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Bailey. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Here's Thunder. Last game we saw him score 32. Here's Kalmuski. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the paint. They swipe it. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Hurley. Sinks the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Brand outside. Outside, Walker. Here's Kalmuski. Misses the three.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Bailey. That one, no good. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. No problems knocking that one down. He's got 6.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Takes the 3. And they recover it. Wade can't hit. Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game up. No good from Brand.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Clowney. Walker in the corner. Ferguson with the rebound. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored 32 points, but the big standout was his season high in rebounds. What an effort on the glass. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he...
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got Duncan, and it's Dadier in at the 3 slot.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And here we go. Here's Hurley. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Trying to come back
Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their efforts.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Payton. Trying his luck from deep, and the 3 ball is good. Payton's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Jazz shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's the screen. Wade for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Bailey. Now Wade with the fadeaway. Bank shot, no good.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's going.
So it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Utah Jazz.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
I think for the Jazz, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half. Checked in for the Jazz. Wade out there with Ferguson. Then there's Lou. And it's Thunder. And it's Bailey in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Jazz trail by 16. Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. Right now, he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. We're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, great, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Good on the bucket. 8 points for Thunder. Warriors leading by 14. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Brand. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brand's got 12.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clock at 6. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 11 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Lou. Shoots. Second chance effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Jazz have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. Good on the second free throw. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Thunder. Oh! And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Outside, Walker. Duncan, the pass to Brand. Duncan with it. Over in the corner, Brand. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Warriors leading by 14. Tipped away. It's stolen by Wade. In transition, here come the Jazz. And the basket by Bailey.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Give a big hand for your dad, Steve.
Pass to Duncan. Kalmuski. Wade is covered. Walker's shot is off. Jazz trail by 11. Into the lane. Rejected by Walker. Brand against Wade. To end the drought. And he lays it up and in. 11 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's the break. The Jazz have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. And the first one drops. Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Thunder. Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Payton. Here's Brand. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Hurley. And again, it's the Warriors missing. With the drive, and he dunks it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Kalmuski. Wade is covering. Here's Kalmuski. The teardrop falls in. He's got 13.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Bailey. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Thunder. Lets the three fly, and he's good on the three ball. Thunder's got 25 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Warriors lead it. Payton outside. Here's Duncan. It's blocked. Here's Thunder. He's got 25. The game now all-time. Bailey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Payton. On the clock. Over to the left wing. Hurley. No good on the three.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside, Payton. Kalmuski. Wade is covered. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Taking a look at Golden State, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when you look at Utah, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Out to the wing. Puts it up from 12. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Here's Ramsey. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Kalmuski. Nailed from three-point land. 18 points for him.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Neely. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Thunder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The Warriors making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 18, Kobe Buffkin.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Thunder. That one falls. Thunder's got 27 points.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Buffkin. Stolen. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Johansson. Pass to Thunder. It's intercepted.
And really the smart thing would be to hold
for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now Griffin. Here's Thunder. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Pass to Duncan. Here's Dadier. No one near Payton as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah trailing here. And it's Wade in the corner. Missed inside. Warriors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Rebound by Thunder. The Jazz shooting well. They're at 45%. Driving inside. Bailey passes to Thunder. Inside. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Wade. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Dadier. Just 5 to shoot. From 20 feet out. And that one swishes right in. Payton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Out to Wade. Lots of room. Green for 2 points.
And the fourth quarter just has not been kind. Only 1 bucket in 5 attempts.
Here's Payton. Kalmuski. Wade is covered. And Payton throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Hits it from three-point range.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Thunder. Got a piece of it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game.
To Walker. Back to Brand. And then Brand with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Hurley. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Thunder passes to Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Duncan left side. Golden State moving the ball around. Walker in the corner. To tie it up. Drains it from beyond the arc. 21 points in the game.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Thunder passes to Bailey. Pass to Lou. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Here's Ferguson. A Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 2.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the inside. And then Brand with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
It's not going to go for him. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To take the lead, he lays it in.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Hurley. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Thunder passes to Lou. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Offensive rebound. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
They set the screen. And the basket by Thunder.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Wade passes to Thunder. Here's Lou. Launches a 3. Pass to Thunder. Here's Bailey. The Warriors pull it in.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Here's Hurley. A 3-pointer, no good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So we can't get either to fall.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
Fires the 3. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. The Jazz called timeout. Here's Thunder. It's up a 3. Misses the 3. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. We've got Wade. Lou is out there with Thunder. And it's Ferguson in at the 5 spot. Wade a screen on Brink. Thunder connects from 3-point range. Thunder's got the first basket here in overtime for the Jazz.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Kalmuski. Wade is covering. Clock at 4. Here's Hurley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Thunder. And the Jazz another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Kalmuski. Wade is covering. Here's Brand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Thunder. Offensively, guys, he's been something else. Almost 40 points right now.
Every time he touches the ball, something good happens. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
To the wing on the left. Golden State moving the ball around. There's the pick. Here's Hurley. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hand.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there. Good presence. They're already in a shooting motion. He spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
Jazz leading by 5. Down low. Hot loose. Pass to Bailey. Here's Thunder. Here's Lou. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thunder. Sinks the three-pointer. Thunder's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Here's Hurley, and it's Wade with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to set in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And they get it. Off target at the rim.
And you get the sense that he's hit a wall here in OT. He just hasn't been much help to them at all offensively.
Pass to Thunder. Over to the wing. There's a screen. Here's Lou. And Utah again with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Ferguson with the rebound. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Pass to Wade. Here's Lou. Duncan with the block, and he recovers it. Here's Thunder. No good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this victory locks them in.
That's what I'm talking about.
See ya, Anthony.
Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago Wolves?